Well, you see Jeremy Molinex, he's on pit road, trying to fix some damage on the right front. The tire is flat. That's what these guys are here for. They want to get that baby back out there.
Al Molinex will return to the action, minus a lot of sheet metal, getting set for a restart here at USA International. Just past halfway. Let's take a look at our race recap, get you caught up on how we've gotten to this point. Once we got underway on lap number 2, first lead change of the evening. Travis Cope with that black 26 car whistling around the outside to take over the top spot. He would hold it up through lap 37. This is Tim Russell in the 36 car, an inside move down the backstretch into turn 3. Russell looked strong, but then Floridian Jeff Choquette in the 70 on lap 66 made an inside move to take the top spot. He would hold that lead, but just a few laps later, a big wreck coming off turn 4. Half a dozen cars involved. Joe Boyd, among those involved Scotty Ellis, J.R. Garcia, Jarek Johnson among those. And as we saw, Jeremy Molinex. Safety car on the pit road, ready to restart. Jeff Choquette up front, 50 to go.
On the last restart, it looks like Choquette's car came to him a little bit quicker than Russell's. I think Russell's car a little bit better. On a long run, they need a long green right here.
On board with Preston Peltier, the AB Chevrolet machine.
And he's right behind Jason Hogan. What a story that is. Qualified night. Jason Hogan, he's all the way to 5th. Well, watch these guys dive into the bottom. They're going to hold that line. They're going to come out. They're going to be about a foot off the wall. You've got to get your braking down and roll that car through the middle of the corner.
Hogan and Peltier trying to do something with Daniel Keene in that Toyota Camry, the 5K. I'm really impressed. Toyota just getting involved in short track racing. Keene's got a fast race car here tonight. Meantime, a little further back for 8th, Michael Pope, one of the series regulars, and Jay Middleton. The car that Mike Cope is wrenching, that's the Redneck Peppers car.
Well, we wondered what Pope was going to do. His car wasn't all that great here today. It wasn't all that great here tonight. But you know what? He's holding on. He's hanging that top 10 finish. Be great if he can get out of here tonight.
Middleton diving to the bottom, trying to get inside Michael Pope's machine. A little further back, Stephen McCurley in the 1 car. He is out of Texas, young gun. Not even 20 years of age yet, and he's been very consistent so far this season.
Not even 20 years of age. I can say half the field is only 20 years old.
Yeah, this is a race series where old age and treachery doesn't even exist for the most part. Middleton, what, 22, 23 years of age? He's one of the veterans here.
But what's amazing is we expected to have a little bit more rough driving, if you will. We've only had 1 or 2 little bitty wrecks, and these guys are put down a lot of laps here tonight.
Russell, meantime, closing back in on Jeff Choquette. Good battle for the lead. They're nose to tail out of turn 4.
All right, that 36 car's got his tires warmed back up, the air pressure's back up, and it's starting to come back to him. And once he can build up a good head of steam, he's going to have something for that 70 car.
Enterprise running order, top of your screen. Bolin and Middleton running 7th and 8th right now. Mike Pope in 9th. And here is Hogan in the 21. He's really drawn a bead on Daniel Keene Jr. here.
I like the way Hogan's car can run the bottom. He gets a great run off the corner, but he just not quite enough horsepower when he gets to the other end of that long straightaway.
Daniel Keene Jr. in his first series start as well. Tucked into 4th in front of Hogan and Preston Peltier. Good battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th as we get into the final 50 laps tonight here at USA International in Lakeland, Florida. Series moves on. Our next telecast will be from Dillon Motor Speedway in Dillon, South Carolina. That'll come up in the month of June. A little further back, Jay Middleton trying to get around John Bolin in that 2 car. He was our front row starter on the inside tonight after the top 5 were inverted. Jeff Choquette, the fast qualifier. He earned the RC Cola Moonpie Fast Qualifier Award here tonight. Middleton trying to work his way by Bolin.
Bolin started on the pole, okay? He's working his way through traffic, but unfortunately it's the wrong way. His car's just a little bit too tight, and he can't stay on that bottom, which is so critical.
The Bolin excavating onboard camera. Watching Middleton scoot by in the 74, the Redneck Pepper Chevrolet.
Middleton's car just a little bit loose. You can see the tail end dancing a little bit. Man, he's got a rocket, though.
Now, again, you don't change tires in this series unless you have one go down. So at this stage of the game, I've got to believe these tires are starting to show a little bit of wear. Let's get an update. What's going on down on pit road? Dave Argerbright's been watching things from pit road for us tonight. Dave, what are you seeing?
Guys, the crew on the 36 wouldn't give me any specifics, but when I asked him if he had anything for the lead guy, and they said, we'll just have to see. So he's biding his time. We may see him make a run here in this late stage.
From where I'm sitting up here, I think the 36 car's a little bit faster if they can get 10 laps in a row. He's putting a lot of pressure on right now. You wonder if he can take a little of the air off the 70 car up off the corner. He can make him a little free.
And that's one of the things that works a lot of times here at Lakeland, because these are such long straightaways, you do carry a lot of speed here.
Absolutely, and that's what these young drivers, they've never been here before. They're going to learn that aerodynamics means a lot at this racetrack. You're carrying a lot of speed down the straightaways, and when you sail off in the corner, you want that spoiler to be gripping.
Schedule information, all the series news you need. The series website is www.asasoutheast.com. With Scott Sutherland, I'm Rick Benjamin. Dave Argerbright's on Finn Road for us tonight. Great race we're seeing here at USA International in Lakeland, Florida. The RC Cola Moonpie 125. Inside the final 50 laps, can Tim Russell's team figure out what they need to do to get the lead away from Jeff Choquette? We will find out as the laps unfold. Lap traffic starting to become a factor here at Lakeland.
Wherever Choquette goes, Russell seems to follow in the same footprints. He has a race car that I think can be a contender, but he's got to wait till that door opens.
Can he afford to be patient and wait it out here till we get to the final 15 or 20 laps tonight?
At this point, all you can do is what your race car will allow you to do. You just keep the pressure on, keep the pressure on, keep the pressure on. Maybe he'll make a mistake.
Choquette in the 70, fast qualifier here tonight, starting back in row number 3. Fast qualifier at an RC Cola Moonpie ASA Southeast Asphalt Tour event gets to redraw and invert the top several starting spots so that the fastest car doesn't always start on the front row. And it took Choquette a while, 66 laps as a matter of fact, to advance to the front, but he's got Tim Russell all over him. Back with more of the RC Cola Moonpie 125.